Am I the only one that didn't know comedians secretly dread family gatherings? So here's the scoop. Comedians, they're just like us. They have the same awkward moments, the same uncomfortable silences, and the same family members who ask too many personal questions. But there's a twist. While most of us might just smile and nod, comedians have a unique way of dealing with these situations. Except, instead of awkwardly nodding during family reunions, they're cracking jokes to avoid Aunt Linda's casserole commentary. Imagine sitting at a table surrounded by relatives, and the only thing standing between you and a detailed critique of your life choices is your ability to make everyone laugh. It's a high-stakes game, but for comedians, it's just another day at the office. Trust me, we love the laughs, but it's also a self-defense mechanism. It's like a shield that protects us from the barrage of questions and comments that come our way. And let's be honest, who wouldn't want to deflect a question about their love life with a well-timed joke? You see, humor is like our superhero cape. It gives us the power to navigate through life's awkward and uncomfortable moments with ease. It's our way of turning the tables and taking control of the situation. When we're on stage, we're in our element. We can make people laugh, think, and even cry. But offstage, we're just like everyone else, trying to make sense of this crazy world. Without it, we're just Peter Parker, awkward, nerdy, and occasionally webbing up the wrong person. We have our moments of clumsiness and mistakes just like anyone else. But with humor, we can turn those moments into something memorable and entertaining. It's like having a superpower that makes everything a little bit better. Ever notice how comedians are always on? It's like we have an internal switch that keeps us in performance mode. Whether we're at a party, a family gathering, or just hanging out with friends, we're always ready with a joke or a funny comment. It's not just about making others laugh. It's about keeping ourselves entertained and engaged. It's not because we're practicing for our next Netflix special. Nope. It's because humor is ingrained in us. It's how we see the world and how we interact with it. We find humor in the mundane, the ordinary, and even the painful. It's our way of coping with life's challenges and making sense of the chaos around us. It's because dead silence is scarier than your ex's wedding invite. Imagine standing in front of a room full of people and no one is laughing. It's a comedian's worst nightmare. That silence can be deafening, and it can shake even the most seasoned performer. So we keep the jokes coming, always trying to fill the void and keep the energy up. And let's not even talk about bombing on stage. It's like walking barefoot on Lego bricks. Painful and unforgettable. Every comedian has had that experience at least once. It's a rite of passage, a reminder that not every joke will land and not every audience will be receptive. But it's also a learning experience, a chance to grow and improve. But here's the kicker: we joke about our lives because it's cheaper than therapy. Comedy is our outlet, our way of processing our emotions and experiences. It's a form of self-expression that allows us to share our stories and connect with others. And let's face it, making people laugh is a lot more fun than sitting on a therapist's couch. Why pay $150 an hour to a therapist when you can get a room full of strangers to laugh at your emotional baggage? It's a win-win situation. We get to share our stories and the audience gets a good laugh. Plus, there's something cathartic about turning your pain into humor. It's like taking control of your narrative and finding the silver lining in every situation. Plus, the stage lights are way more flattering. There's something magical about being on stage, under the spotlight, with all eyes on you. It's a rush, a feeling of exhilaration that can't be matched. And for those few minutes, you get to be the center of attention, the star of the show. So next time you see a comedian, remember this: we're not just trying to make you laugh. We're sharing a piece of ourselves, our experiences, and our perspective on life. We're using humor to connect, to heal, and to make sense of the world around us. It's a powerful tool, and it's one that we don't take lightly. We're dodging awkward silences, avoiding emotional breakdowns, and saving a fortune on therapy. It's a delicate balance, but it's one that we've mastered over time. We've learned to find humor in the darkest of places and to use it as a way to cope and to thrive. Now that's what I call multitasking. Keep laughing, folks. It's the only thing keeping us all sane. In a world that's often chaotic and unpredictable, humor is our anchor, our way of staying grounded and connected. So the next time you hear a joke, remember that it's more than just a punchline. It's a lifeline, a way of navigating through the ups and downs of life. It's the only thing keeping us all sane. Laughter is a universal language, a way of bridging gaps and bringing people together. It's a reminder that no matter how tough things get, there's always something to smile about. So keep laughing, keep finding the humor in life, and keep supporting the comedians who bring joy to our lives. And remember, the next joke you hear might just be a comedian avoiding an awkward family dinner. So the next time you see a comedian, give them a smile, a laugh, and maybe even a thank you. Because behind every joke is a person who's just trying to make the world a little bit brighter, one laugh at a time.